Lethorio. Sup, guys? It's the future. Yeah, I just finished my bubble bath. My hair is all wet. Bill's kind of just chilling. Okay, this video is about the Canadian Army. It's nothing fancy. There's no music. I could have some music, but I might make a really awesome one later. But this one basically is I know there's people out there that are hardcore against war, but there's those of you that support it, and I don't mean support it meaning, well, let's go blow stuff up. Oh, I want people to die. I mean support what they're doing, support the idea, the facts behind the whole process of what's going on. I've been an army brat my whole life. I know I didn't have an army brat, like an army affiliated relative, until my stepdad married my mom, but I do have a lot of family members that are in the army and a lot of family members that were in cadets. It's just always something that appealed to me. You learn a lot and you do a lot. But for you guys, I want you all to remember that you got to think about it. Yeah, they're out there fighting a stupid war that's not their war, but you got to think they're taking their time, their personal time, their time that they could be spending with their families and their friends and the people that you get to see every day, the people that I get to see every day, the people that Bill gets to see every day. And they don't get to just come and chill and be whatever. They have their buddies out there with them, but it will never be the same. They're risking their lives. There's a 95% chance that those people aren't coming home. There's men and women that are between the ages of 20 to 40 out there doing something that a lot of you would never have the guts, would never have the ability to do. So even if you're against the war and don't think it's a good idea and you have your opinions about what's wrong or right, or for those of you that just think they're going out there to blow stuff up, or those of you who do support, all I want you guys is to remember that, yeah, we have Remembrance Day once a year, and for those of you in the States, you have Memorial Day and all that stuff. But remember them every year, because if it wasn't for people fighting battles that aren't theirs, we wouldn't be where we are today. We wouldn't have a lot of things that a lot of other people don't have. Every piece of history, there was a fight and a war behind it. There was a war behind every, and a battle behind every little moment of your life to give you everything you needed. You may take everything for granted and you may be like, oh, sweet, I got a new iPod, I got a new laptop. Yeah, well, to get those things, for girls to go to school, someone fought a battle and risked their life to prove something. And it's not just soldiers, it's people in history. Martin Luther King, Anne Frank, Hitler even had his own big piece of what was going on. There's many people who have done things for us that you would never have the guts to do. Some of you would, but once you got put into that spot, I highly doubt that you would actually do it. And I'm not trying to say I'm better than you and that I would probably do it. There's a lot of things that those soldiers and those people have done that I would never even think of. Ever. So all I ask from you guys is maybe leave your comments, leave your opinions, but I ask that you don't just remember one day of year. Remember them a little bit every day. Just take a minute every day, once a week, once an hour. I don't care. Just a minute, little piece of your time to remember who you are, where you came from, and what people supported you to get there. And always remember the people right now that are fighting and risking their lives for you to be the person you are today and you to do what you want. And to top it off, for those losers that think, oh yeah, well, whatever, it's freedom of speech, freedom, whatever, and so you think you have the right to be a jerk, I want you guys to remember that there's a lot nicer people out there that you guys should be treating with a lot more respect because they work hard to give you what you want. Even if you don't think so, everything ties together all in one. So remember, all the soldiers, all the people in history, everyone, you all have a big part in this world. And for those of you who are cadets, I know you guys this is a really touchy subject for you. It's for me too. It's very important to me. And I believe that yeah, they're out there fighting someone else's battle, but they're also risking their lives to do what they think is right. And there's a lot of good ones out there. I know there's a lot of good ones that didn't get to come home. So please, all I ask from you guys is once in a while, take the time to think of who's out there and who's doing what. And they're not doing it just for themselves or the people across, like overseas. They're doing it for us too, so that they're doing their part to keep peace in this world. So that's it for this really little video. I guess it's more of a rant than anything. But yeah, please remember them more than one day a year because they're working really hard. And I bet you a lot of them miss their families. There's a lot of moms and dads that don't get to see their newborn children because of being overseas. It's just what happens. So yeah, always remember that there's always someone out there fighting a battle for you, whether you think it or not. There will always there be someone out there, whether it's a soldier, a teacher, a parent, a boss, a friend, family, anything. There is always someone out there fighting for you so that you can be who you are. Always remember that. So, yeah, that's it for my rant today, and I just really hope you guys take the time to remember this stuff. So, for now, all I say is peace out, home biscuits, and I hope you really like our bubble bath videos we just did. So, yeah, that's it for my rant. I guess I'll talk to you guys later. See you in the future.